Okay, so if you're running a small business, you already know that influencer marketing can be an absolute game changer. But let's be real, it can also feel like you're stepping into this dense, confusing jungle, right? Full of hidden traps and dead ends. Well, today, we're basically handing you the map and the compass to navigate that jungle. And we're gonna do it for free.
You know the feeling, right? You spend hours, maybe even days, scrolling, searching for that perfect partner. And the whole time you're wondering, do they have fake followers? Is their audience even right for my product? Or the big one, am I about to spend a lot of money for, well, for what exactly? It's a super common frustration, but it really doesn't have to be your story.
You know, these are the kind of monsters that are lurking in that maze. You've got the ghost of fake followers just draining your budget. You've got the money pit of a mismatched audience that totally kills your conversions. And oh my gosh, the endless, mind-numbing manual search. But the biggest beast of all, not having a clue if any of it is actually working, leaving you with high costs and pretty low returns. So today, we're here to hunt these monsters down. Look, every successful quest requires the right equipment, so forget about stumbling around in the dark. We're about to unlock an armory of some really powerful and, again, free tools that are going to turn you from a lost traveler into a master strategist. So, let me introduce you to your two new best friends. First up, we've got Quoras. Think of this as your strategic map. It's going to help you discover the whole terrain and find potential allies. Then there's Hype Auditor. This is your truth serum. It's what helps you verify that the allies you find are exactly who they say they are. And the best part? We're focusing on the free versions of both. No credit card needed. All right, let's put our map to work. Let's just imagine for a second that we're a small, independent beauty brand. And we're looking for our very first influencer to promote a new line of makeup. I mean, where do you even begin? Well, the hunt starts right here with Korus. Okay, so we type beauty into the Quoru's search bar and whoa, 48,000 potential profiles. See, this is the jungle we were talking about. Trying to sift through all of this manually would take weeks, literally. So the crucial first step is to get strategic with our filters. First things first, let's filter by size. For a small brand, micro-influencers, those with about 10,000 to 100,000 followers, are often the sweet spot. They have these really dedicated, engaged communities, and they're way more affordable. So, with just one click, we've cut our list almost in half to 26,000. That's much better, but it's still way too broad. Now, just watch how powerful location targeting can be. Let's say our brand is focusing its launch campaign in a specific city, like Delhi. We add that filter, and boom, we're down to a much more manageable 7,000 profiles. Just like that, we've gone from an entire jungle to a specific neighborhood. So as we're browsing this new list, we see something called a Chorus score. Just think of this as a quick health check. It's a simple rating out of 10 that the platform calculates by looking at things like post frequency, audience comments, follower growth, all that good stuff. It saves you from having to dig into every single profile, because a higher score is a great first signal of a really strong candidate. Okay, let's stop on this one profile that looks really promising. The Quoru's score of 7.29 is solid. They're right in our micro-influencer range with about 26,000 followers. But, oh, look at that engagement rate, over 14%. Wow, that is incredibly high. And this perfectly shows a key insight. A smaller, hyper-engaged audience is often way more valuable than a massive, passive one. Their followers are actually listening. And an average reel view of almost 500,000, that is some incredible reach for an account this size. And we can dig even deeper here. The profile shows a really healthy 1.9% follower growth in the last month, a consistent posting schedule, and an audience that's 83% based in India, which is perfect for our target market. We can even see they've worked with other brands in similar spaces, like jewelry and lifestyle. That tells us they know how to create sponsored content that feels authentic. This isn't just a profile, it's a resume. So we've used our map, Quoros, to find a fantastic potential partner. But wait, the hunt isn't over. Finding them is step one. Verifying them is step two. Now it's time to pull out the truth serum, Hype Auditor. Okay, this is the crucial reality check. Before we spend a single dollar or send out a single product, we need to be absolutely sure the audience we think we're reaching is the audience we're actually reaching. This is how we guard against that monster of fake followers. Hype Auditor's free tool gives us something called an Audience Quality Score, or AQS. It goes way beyond just follower count, and it analyzes the quality of those followers. It flags all the suspicious accounts, things like bots, people who follow thousands of other accounts but have no posts themselves, all the clear signs of an inauthentic audience. Basically, this score tells you how real their community truly is. So, what's a good score? Well, generally, anything over 80 is considered excellent. A score between 60 and 79 is good. But if you see a score below 60, that's a red flag. It doesn't mean you should run away immediately, but it definitely means you need to do some more digging. This one simple check can save you from a massive headache down the line. All right, so we've found our influencer with Chorus, and we've vetted their authenticity with Hype Auditor. We've completed our quest. Now it's time to launch the campaign and, most importantly, measure our success, all without leaving our free toolkit. So let's go back to Chorus. Once your campaign is live, its reporting features let you track everything. You can see your total campaign reach, you can pinpoint which specific influencers and posts are your top performers, and, this is critical, you can calculate your actual cost per engagement and cost per view. You can even compare your campaign's performance to past results. This isn't guesswork anymore, it's data that proves your marketing is actually working. So let's just put it all together. Here is your 5-step playbook. 1. Discover potential partners in Chorus. 2. Filter them down to a really manageable shortlist. 3. Vet their audience quality with Hype Auditor. 4. Contact your top candidates. And 5. Track your results in Chorus to prove your ROI. See? It's a complete system from start to finish. The influencer jungle doesn't seem so scary anymore, does it? With the right map and a little dose of truth serum, you have everything you need to find authentic partners who can make a real impact on your business. So the only question left is, who will you find first?